Hello all, welcome to today's video on fun with idioms. So we'll be looking at five popular idioms, their origins, the meaning and their usage. Now before we start, let's look at the meaning of the term idiom. Idiom means a group of words whose meaning is different from the meanings of the individual words, or a phrase, that is a group of words, whose meaning is established by its usage. Now, you can try to compare an idiom with a phrase. For example, look at this idiom, let the cat out of the bag. To reveal a secret by mistake would be its meaning. Uh, Now, if you compare this particular idiom with a phrase like a bunch of keys, then you would know what is the difference between an idiom and a phrase. They are not the same. A bunch of keys would mean a group of keys, of course, but here, to let the cat out of the bag, the meaning is to reveal a secret. So, that is what we mean by this one, a phrase whose meaning is established by its usage. So, an idiom does not give you a literal meaning but a figurative meaning. Now, if we use this particular idiom in a sentence, it would sound something like I tried to keep the birthday party a secret, but Ria let the cat out of the bag, which means Ria couldn't keep her mouth shut. She just blurted out about the secret plan. Now, these are the five idioms we'll be looking at one by one: bite the bullet, bury the hatchet, spill the beans, break a leg, and hit the sack. Let's look at it one by one. The first one is bite the bullet. It means to somehow endure unavoidable pain. Now, if you look at the origin, it is historically derived from the practice of biting a bullet given to a patient during a surgery due to the lack of an anesthetic. So this was before the properties of elements like chlorine or morphine usage as an anesthetic was discovered. So the patient would be given a bullet to clinch, to cope with the pain. Now the phrase was first recorded in Rudyard Kipling's novel Light That Failed. Now an example of the usage would be he bit the bullet and continued to swim with his broken arm. So here, no, he doesn't literally bite the bullet and swim. He endured the pain of his broken arm and continued to swim. Now, also the phrase chew a bullet has similar meaning. Now, the second idiom would be to bury the hatchet, meaning to make peace and be friends again. Now, a hatchet would be a small axe-like tool, if you can locate it in the picture here. So now, it has its origin in a popular ceremony performed among Native American tribes where previously warring tribes declared peace. So, as a mark of agreement and settling the differences, the chief of each tribe they dug a hole in the ground and they buried their hatchets, signifying peace and harmony. That they are friends again. No more hard feelings. No more wars. Now, an example would be now this is a very overused idiom whose example you can find in the popular newspaper headings. For example, reports say Facebook and Yahoo bury the hatchet, settle lawsuits. Now, this was something to which talks about how Yahoo and Facebook were fighting over an infringement of patent rights, but later on they settled everything and they are on good terms now. To signify that, the idiom used is bury the hatchet. Next one is spill the beans, which means to let out a secret. Now, this particular idiom has its origin in the ancient Greek voting system where the members had to cast their vote by dropping either black or white bean, white in favor of, black against the person contesting, into a jar. So if anybody accidentally they try to knock off the jar, the bean would spill, the coffee beans would spill, and the people surrounding would come to know how many votes he has in favor of. Hence, the secret would be revealed. Now, the uh, example which I gave you in the first, in the beginning, to let a cat out of the bag, it has similar meaning too. So, two different idioms, similar meaning. Now, the example of how to use this idiom in a sentence, he finally spilled the beans about who the girl was. So, he finally talks about, reveals the identity or the secret of the girl. Now, the word spilled has alternate spelling too. It is SPILT. Next idiom would be break a leg, which means a phrase used to wish good luck. Now, this particular idiom has its origin in the theaters of the US in as early as 1920s, where they wished a performer, an actor or a musician, good luck before they got onto the stage. Now, it is an ironic, as you can see, way of wishing a person luck. Uh, it reflects a kind of superstition in which directly wishing a person good luck would be considered bad luck. Like you say, you don't want to jinx it, right? JINX. So they just use this ironic term, break a leg. So people resorted to this phrase and wished them a memorable performance. Now these days, like we don't really use it to wish only a performer. If you're beginning something new or you're new to a place or work, you use this phrase. Now, interestingly, there is another story of origin or etymology related to this particular idiom. It is related to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln in 1865, where it's John Wilkes Booth, the assassinator, is claimed to have written in his diary that he broke his leg leaping to the stage of Ford's Theater, where Lincoln was watching his last play, Our American Cousin, after murdering the president. But many historians have scored out this particular information fact because they said that he broke his leg later when he fell from the horse when he was trying to escape. Also, they said that Booth was exaggerating his diary entries to make them more dramatic. So, this is a fake etymology. Now, let's look at the example. Today is your first day at work, break a leg. So I think the meaning is pretty clear now. Now to the last idiom, to hit the sack, to go to sleep or bed. Like you, it's pretty simple. You would have guessed the meaning or even the etymology. So in the late 19th and early 20th century, people used to sleep on sacks, cloth sacks filled with hay. So therefore the expression hit the sack. Also it said that it was pretty normal to fluff up like you fluff your pillows. The hay prior to laying down by punching the mattress or the sack. Hence you have the verb hit. Now example in a sentence would be I must wake up early tomorrow. Let me hit the sack, meaning let me go to sleep. Now, these are the 5 idioms that we have for today, but you can always look for more. Like we have an interesting list of animal related idioms here. So, you'd be really surprised to find the meaning as well as the origin. Try looking into it. To rein cats and dogs, to put the cart before the horse, the elephant in the room, bull in a china shop, straight from the horse's mouth. So, let's call it a day, which means let's finish working for the day and thank you.